I was going to see how long we would just sit silently. Just staring straight ahead until somebody broke, but you broke very quickly.
I said, okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to Monday night stream.
The hypest shit
you'll
ever see.
It's so hype. We're very hype. Brennan is being extra hype. He's building the hype by running a little late.
Yeah, Brennan's building the hype.
Brennan's got to make an entrance.
Start the countdown, the Brennan countdown clock. Get it up on the screen.
Yeah,
in 10 minutes.
10 minutes is what he told me. So anything past 10 minutes, he was a liar.
Yeah, he was a liar, and we can scream at him. We can also, when it gets down to like 10 seconds, do like the New Year's Eve countdown.
Oh, that's fun. That's real fun.
If he's not there at the end of that, it's going to really ruin sort of the whole arc of the stream.
But listen, Corb Stomp 70 just subscribed, so there's that.
There's that. Also, Ploop subscribed.
But also Ploop subscribed.
Said Sneehaw.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Megalodon Katsu subscribed an hour ago.
Nice.
And Green Jean Bean subscribed 12 hours ago.
Ain't that some stuff?
We've got... That's some stuff.
That's some stuff.
That's some stuff.
I'm trying to train myself out of cursing so much.
It's possible Brennan is running late to already sort of be enacting his revenge on us for last stream.
Right. Well, that's specifically
Brennan
on me.
Just ghosts us for our snimes.
So I guess just blame Jacob for his running late. Am I throwing you under the
chat to blame Jacob?
Blame Jacob. They're gonna do that anyways.
But we can still
always do that.
We can still start. We don't need Brennan to love D&D. I loved D&D before I even knew what Brennan was.
Nathan, draw my character from Shadow of the Demon Lord.
Oh, draw your character?
Draw my character. This is my personal request.
Wow.
Until Brennan gets here.
You're bypassing the whole process.
Yeah, I can do that because I work for this site.
Let's just make everyone mad. Okay,
Yeah.
so you were...
I was a dwarf. My
you
name
were
is Deckard Flintrock.
Flintrock.
And I was a dwarven thief turned
paladin.
Turned defender.
Yeah.
Jacob, shut up. There's subs.
Okay.
Jacob, you idiot.
Rosie Eric Fern, 1, 2, 3.
Rosie shh.
Razor Melon, Biscuit Quasar, and Joshing Tugboat 4.
Thank you for the subs, friends.
Thank you.
Nathan's going to crank out my dwarf while we wait for Brennan. And then once Brennan's here, we're going to ask for the chat to go buck wild with suggestions again. And Brennan will pick them and give them to us like last time. Yeah.
Were you wearing like big boy armor by the? Am I drawing what you look like by the end of the adventure?
Yeah, draw the sort of defender.
Yeah.
I always imagined he still wore like a thieves sort of like bandana on his head.
Yeah,
and then, like,
I did
armor.
too. Okay, cool. So we got
you know what I'm saying?
And then was yours a big beard dwarfus or a mini beard? How did you imagine your beard?
I imagined like a big braided beard.
Okay, yeah.
Perhaps a double braid.
Double braid. Love that.
This is great. Is this what it feels like when they choose your suggestion?
Jacob's never felt this before.
No one's ever drawn my suggestion before. I'm always drawing other people's suggestions, but this time my suggestion gets drawn. Sam just gifted a sub to Silly Pants Jackson.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, Sam. And thank you, Silly Pants Jackson, for your very silly pants. It's what you bring to the table every time, every stream.
The silliest pants of Jackson.
I also noticed that we've got like a slow mode going on in the chat.
Yeah, our mods are really doing they're really doing work tonight. And we appreciate them.
Yeah, which I think will be very helpful in keeping things a bit more manageable. I hope. I hope so. I love it when things are manageable.
I think we're doing great. I think that's
At what?
At
just
this.
Like at this.
At this.
Kit15 subscribed. And that's more important than whatever you were saying. Sorry, bro.
What kind of weapon were you rocking?
I believe I had a hammer.
It was a big old hammer.
I think I had a big old hammer
and a
I
shield.
had a big old shield.
Okay. And were you a righty?
I was
hammer in the right hand,
hammer
shield
in the right, shield on the left.
On the left. And what kind of shield are we talking? We got like a sort of like a big old tower shield.
Asked to tweet, but we did already tweet.
I tweeted
just in advance.
I tweeted in advance,
Oh,
but
do
we
you
could.
want me to retweet?
Yeah, you could tweet that we're live. Yeah,
Okay,
maybe quote tweet it with a "we're live."
I'll do a quote tweet.
Maybe do I think because you're a defender, I think maybe you had like a tower shield.
I think it was a tower shield. It was like the size of my whole body.
That's fun.
Pretty much. I could get all the way behind it.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do?
Also, a fun fact: this character I played has the exact same voice as York from Draw Detectives.
York is a little gruffer.
York's a little gruffer, and Deckard was a little more country.
Yeah, Deckard was very country.
But it's definitely a variation on a theme. We got some more subs from Anal G-Sick PM.
I love that name.
Swifty Squirrel and Diarrheos. Diarrheos.
Not how I would have pronounced it, but
how would you have pronounced it?
Diarrheos.
Diarrheos. That sounds a lot
better.
But
I think your way might have been correct.
Diarrheos
maybe that
is a
was
lot
the
better.
joke.
I gotta come up with like a cool pose.
But maybe it's not a joke and it's just like a name they thought was good and is not diarrhea based.
Maybe.
Also, to circle back
no
a little,
way to...
I feel like other than Julia, who goes absolutely buck wild every episode, you're the only one doing a voice.
Yeah, you guys didn't join me in doing character voices.
I sometimes do a voice.
You kind of did.
I don't know how to do voices. It makes me nervous.
In that first episode, I think I did more of a voice, and then I let it drop.
Yeah, you let it go pretty fast.
Try this one.
And I'm the only one who maintains my beautiful character voice that everyone loves. So
everyone loves it
when I'm talking in character, and when I'm talking as me.
You're that boy from the north.
That's why we never know who's talking.
The tweets aren't loading. There we go. They loaded.
Oh, okay. I see Brennan's little
retweet with comment. And the comment is, "We're live, dorks." Really just gonna call everyone out.
Yeah. We're live, gamers.
I already said dorks.
I know.
I feel like dorks isn't affectionate.
Yeah.
It's like what
it's like get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Yeah, it's like when I leave for the day and I see smell you losies later.
Yeah, and then it's like, man, Karina's so cool. It feels, good to get it from like the cool older teen, even though Karina's younger than all of us.
I'm the baby.
You're the baby.
I'm basically a teen.
You're a very sick teen.
Just an elderly teen.
Captain Chandler survived, and Ruala Velen, and Juliana Jungels, and the Smurtus. And the combat wombat.
The Smurtus?
The Smurtus.
Wow.
And I am Risk. And Tristia. Wow. All subscribe to Brennan's calling.
Look on the side.
Answer the phone.
Oh.
Answer the damn phone.
It's Brennan time.
That's not a phone. It's a computer.
Pick up the phone.
Pick up the computer.
Brennan.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Can the people hear you?
We're going to find out if you talk again.
I'm talking.
It looks like it. It looks like it. Yeah. We're going to get your portrait up there. There he is.
There, he's arrived.
Brennan's here.
Nathan, can we get Brennan a little louder in our ear holes? Is that possible? If you go to his portrait there and you click it, you right-click it, and you turn up his volume.
Boop. How's that?
Speak to me, Brennan.
Beautiful. Hello.
That's good. I'm digging that. I'm liking that. The sound of that.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Brennan, what if it's not too personal, what were you up to? Where were you at? And if
I'm gonna fully level. I'll fully level with you.
Oh, I love this.
Here's what happened.
Okay. Lay it on me.
I got out of a meeting at College Humor, and I had 45 minutes to make it home, which is enough time to make it home. But my route passes by a diner, and I thought I could order and eat an entire steak and eggs. I thought I could order and eat it in 15 minutes.
Oh, you had hunger brain.
Wow.
And you got close. You got pretty close.
I ordered and ate it in 25 minutes. By the way, it took about
That's
10 to
absurd. 15
minutes to come out of the kitchen. So with walking to and from the restaurant, I scarfed down that steak and eggs in probably 7 minutes. So I feel pretty good about that.
Was it worth it?
Extremely. I am fully satiated.
You're not
I
going
feel
to be
great.
eating almonds this time or whatever.
I do have almonds, so there might be some almonds.
Great.
Yes, we're learning a lot about my complicated relationship with being hungry all the time, which is how I roll. But this is wonderful. How are you guys all doing?
We're doing better now,
Solid.
Brennan.
Also, I would like to say, just before I forget, it was Lunar Heiress and Gem Apple Baby.
Gem Apple Baby.
Yeah, it's Gem Apple Baby now.
I love that.
They gifted a bunch of subs to us, and that is super rad. Also, Nathan, do you want to share the other screen with Brendan on Discord?
I do.
'Cause currently you're
This
sharing-
I'm sharing him with a nonsense screen.
Yeah, you're showing him a nonsense screen right now.
And Brennan very politely didn't call me out on that, which I appreciate. Let me try.
Application windows. Go to application window up the top there.
And then we
Click
just
the
do the Photoshop one.
We're
And
gonna
that's going to
send
be
in that
much
one.
that's going to be much more pleasant for you
I'm
to look
sure
at,
Brennan will
Brennan.
love that so much.
Oh, look at that. Look at this little character. Beautiful. What's this fella's name?
So, since you weren't here, I did a request from Jacob to draw a character that he played
I went
in
rogue.
Roger that.
that we were both were in together. That Brian Miller of College Humor, of Table Pop.
Love Brian Miller.
DM'd.
An incredible GM. Yes.
Everybody loves Brian Miller. That's a fact.
I think I've discovered in my life that Brians make for great GMs. Every Brian I know is a good DM, and I know 3.
There is a weird preponderance of last names beginning with the letter M amongst people who run games.
Oh, yeah.
Something strange is afoot, methinks.
Yeah, it can't be a coincidence.
But yeah, Mercer, McElroy, Mulligan, Murphy, Miller. These are a lot of M names.
It's those M names.
Oh boy, Duel the Queen is here, and they're gifting a
Duel.
whole stack of subs.
Wow. Also, there was someone earlier, and I think it was... I already forgot.
Search your brain.
And I'm
Search your heart.
I'm hearing the ooze are back.
Yeah.
I don't know why that would be, but they are
I stared
there.
at that name for so long. And I
Hopefully
forgot
they're
what it
not
was.
too loud.
Do we need to turn the ooze off? Is my question.
I think maybe that's something we can try during the commercial break, or if it becomes unlistenable.
Well, there's going to be a lot of them coming in.
Yeah,
much
but they're
constantly.
they're pretty quiet.
Yeah, so it might be okay.
It's a gentle ooh.
It might be okay if people don't like them. Let us know, and
Secret of the ooze.
we'll make some
Like Ruby
adjustments.
said.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of subs.
You should read those.
Owlbears subscribed, and Bofades, and Servatio Salvaje,
Bofades is a good
and
name.
Qstone11, and Lionheart31 all subscribed, and a lot more people too that I missed because I am a scumbag.
Nice.
But yeah, Brennan, to catch you up, this is my character Deckard Flintrock, who was a thief turned defender paladin in Shadow of the Demon Lord game that we played.
Oh, I love that. I had a very similar character. I had a paladin with the criminal background who was like part of he was like an enforcer in a thieves guild who was given a second chance by this chaotic good luck priesthood and became like a redemption, Oath of Redemption paladin. It was very fun.
Oh yeah, my guy had kind of a similar story. He was a thief who suddenly started hearing the voice of God in his head, and it forced him literally to go on an adventure that resulted in him becoming a sort of holy warrior.
Whoa, intense.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't actually God, it was a dragon.
Yeah, it wasn't actually God, it was a dragon, and we did kill it.
You got to be careful in these fantasy worlds because things talking in your head could be one of many different things, and you really have to get some empirical evidence that you're interacting really with a deity, or even a good deity. There could be a deity who is talking to you, and it could not be a deity that you want to be friends with. So,
ain't that the truth, though?
Ain't that the truth?
That's just the way it is sometimes.
I also want to say a really profound and hearty thank you to everybody on Twitter who has been absolutely destroying my life down to the deepest roots with
Sneha, baby.
With Sneha, with snake ladies.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we said it was going to happen.
It is... I mean, my life is over.
This is your life
Welcome
now.
to the club.
If you guys could see me, I have little headphones in, and I'm on my laptop computer in a just rubble-strewn field with smoke and just huge printouts of these Sneha ladies everywhere. It's a nightmare.
I mean, the good news is, and it's also the bad news, we'll probably draw something worse on stream tonight. So you might not have any more Snehas coming your way, but you'll probably get something worse.
Yeah, there will be something for sure, and I hope that I don't draw it.
I want to draw a Sneeple. I promise I will do it very well. Unlike Jacob.
No, come on. Everyone loves Sneha.
If you guys manage to draw something that is more, I guess, zoologically upsetting than Sneha.
Is this a challenge? Is that really something you want to be saying right now?
I will.
Would you like to unsay it?
It's too late.
Yeah, that toothpaste doesn't go back in the tube, I'm afraid. But I will. I don't know what I will do. It's kind of an intriguing challenge because it's sort of like, can we fire a missile at rock bottom so hard that we blow the bottom out of rock bottom and discover a new tunnel emerging into a different other top somewhere? That's sort of where I'm at with Sneha. And we'll see what happens today. This could be a beautiful journey.
Yeah, so for you now, the only way out is through. There's no going back up. You just have to keep going down and see sort of what new worlds you can find.
Right. This is a very Back to the Future 3 situation where we've passed the point of no return. We have to time travel or crash. Yes, exactly.
Love that.
Should we take a sub break?
Sub break.
I would love to apologize to everyone gifting subs who I don't read. It's hard to get. I don't want to interrupt.
Well, Chewy on this just gifted.
Thank you.
Some. You want to read some of these other ones?
Should we Nathan? Should we take this and make it longer?
Yeah, make that longer.
And in front.
Nathan.
Yeah.
Make it longer.
Yeah, here it comes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that long enough?
Now we can see Tech Witch is where I left off. You want to start there?
Okay. Diesel, 1895. Jenna Fizzler, Amadora, Dole the Queen gifted more. Another. Solaire and Squeamish.
I really liked Amadora. I'm just a Dora.
I'm a Dora.
Dora.
It's fine. I'm a Dora.
Jacob, how's this?
Nathan?
I gave up on trying to draw the arm visibly holding the shield, so I just used the shield to block. The shield is great for blocking damage and
things you don't want to
things you don't want to draw. That's just an artist tip.
You did a fantastic job, and I assume we should probably draw an actual user.
Yeah.
And by user, I mean viewer.
Yeah.
They're not really using us.
I fight for the users. That's a Tron reference.
Should we open up the floodgates?
Yeah, let's open up the...
They're already opening.
The floodgates are opening.
Have fun, Brennan.
Brennan, let us know once you've chosen the 3 lucky characters.
Oh, there it
And
goes again.
I'll add some finishing touches on this friend in the meantime.
My God. There are so many wonderful characters here. Wow.
Yeah, you can just do what you did last time and collect 3 and then
and then throw them at you.
Yeah,
and then we'll stop everyone for a while until we're ready to collect 3 more.
Oh, I see one from last week we didn't get to that I want to do. I see one from last week that we. Oh God. Okay.
Grab it.
Okay. Oh God.
Brennan, don't let it get away.
I got it. I'm going to give you this first one so that you guys can get started drawing. I'll grab 2 more, and then I'll announce when I've grabbed the 2 more, and we can stop.
Yes.
First one for you to get started on. My character is Zed. This is from TK San. My character is Zed, a sentient squid fighter who lives inside an armor and uses the tentacles to awkwardly move the hands and legs of the armor, and also a really nice guy who makes too much jokes. He uses a longsword. So again, that is a full squid animating a suit of armor and wielding a longsword. Oh my God, I want to play a game with Zed in it.
Yeah,
I'm going to find 2.
That rules. Jacob, do you want to do that one?
I would love to, unless Karina, you feel very strongly about it and want to do it.
I will allow you to.
You are a gracious and generous host.
Yes.
I'm a host too. We're both hosts.
We can be host.
We can host. Yeah, we can be hosts to each other.
Gracious and generous.
Oh, that was a masterful seat swap.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I think we did pretty good there.
All right.
Just then.
Oh, I'm really excited about this. This is that good stuff.
Yeah.
This is that stuff that I draw for.
I remember on like one of the first Drawfee episodes, we had you on, Jacob. You drew a really good squid person.
Did I?
A Squirson?
Did I draw a Squirson?
You drew, I believe, it might have been a Drawblum Solvers. You drew a person named Squidney. Their handle was Squidney.
Yes.
And you drew a very sort of casual lounging squid. And I was very impressed because I didn't know you well enough to know not to be impressed that you can draw good.
That I can draw a good casual lounging squid.
Yeah. I didn't know that was your aesthetic at the time. I was just like, wow.
Ellie Cheaper wanted to know what your favorite flower is, please.
My favorite flower?
Yeah.
The kind you bake with, am I right?
No, you're not right.
No, that was bad.
You're just a doofus.
That was pretty bad. I don't know that I have a favorite flower.
Do you have a least favorite flower?
Yeah, what flower would you stomp on
What flower do you hate?
Favorite
SOS
flower.
stomp on sight.
Is that a thing people do people have favorite flowers? Do you guys have favorite flowers?
I have one.
Okay,
but I said it on the SSS stream last night, which is Secret Sleepover Society, the gaming stream that me and Julia do on Sunday and Wednesday nights. Just as a casual thing to throw out there. But mine is the magnolia.
Oh.
Because I was born in the South and my parents had a magnolia tree in their yard and I used to climb it all the time as a kid. It's got big, very pretty blossoms and I used to pick them off and they smelled good.
I used to climb a magnolia tree when I was a kid.
But they're not your favorite?
Well, I don't think of magnolia flowers. I just think of the tree.
I guess.
But I guess they do have flowers on there. I guess I'll go with Maryland's state flower because I'm from Maryland. The black-eyed Susan.
Why is it?
That's a great flower. I will go. First of all, say that I've selected 2 more, so we can go ahead and.
All right. Thank you, Chad.
Thank
Please
you, Chad.
Stop now.
Yeah.
Everybody relax. Give them a minute to.
Yeah. We'll have another round later.
Yeah, but y'all can relax.
Thank you.
These characters are so good, and it's so painful to have to even grab just the small amount we can grab. It's crazy. It feels, you know what? I'm not ashamed of this, how basic this answer is. It's a rose. My favorite flower is a rose. I think it's the prettiest.
Nice.
And sometimes things are popular for a reason. That's what I think. That's what I say.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a good flower. There's a reason everyone loves it.
Damn good flower.
Yeah. You get a dozen of those things, someone's gonna be in love with you straight away.
I guess to be fair, I don't
exactly.
really
That's what those are for, fundamentally.
Yeah.
Mo Slush.
Should we switch back to the sub screen?
Jacob has this armor reference up, and
Jacob's
I don't know
just
if he,
hogging
if
the
he
screen.
needs it.
I'm sorry. Let me just get like one more like pauldron over here, and then I'll be done with
They
it.
This is a good.
They're symmetrical.
You really?
Now, Karina,
No,
I noticed
Jacob's using this reference
Yeah.
to sort of do his own thing.
I'm asymmetrying, as the phrase goes.
This is a
As the
fantasy
real
armor.
word.
I'm
It's gotta
asymmetrying.
be. It's got to be asymmetrical.
But as soon as I'm done with this,
Did
then
I say
yes.
K squiggle? K squiggle.
You said it now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good that you said it.
Karina, did you say your favorite flower?
I don't know. I would say lavender because I like the smell, just as a general thing, but I don't really like how they look. And I guess if I have like a sentimental flower, my mom had a sampaguita bush at their house when I was really young, and it always smelled really nice, and I like that one. It has little white flowers.
That's a nice thing. I like nice things.
Nice things are nice.
Yeah, nice things are. Did you guys know this?
Wow.
Nice things are nice.
Nice things are nice.
Flowers are nice.
That's not that has yet to be proven. There's been a lot of studies. There's just other. That's not confirmed.
Okay,
so just heads up.
That's an opinion we're stating. It's not. We're not saying it's a fact. But,
Yeah, sorry if I offended anyone saying nice things are nice. I know that maybe there are some nice things that aren't nice scientifically or whatever. So,
Doctor in a can just subscribed.
Yeah. And
do you think
to
they're a
go
real
back,
doctor?
Did we say Amy?
Amy.
Hey!
Ken Chakram? Ha.
Oh, here comes this good squid.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so squished in there. That's so fun. That's a nice
thing.
That's a nice DM that lets you be this.
Lets you be a squid.
Yeah. Say yes. That was we had a nice little moment there last stream when we were just talking about ways to flavor up your adventure and saying yes to things, and I think that's a good sort of ethos to have as a dungeon master or game master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of saying no.
Let your players be a squid in some armor.
I'm a big fan of just
Exactly.
being like, no, you can't do that. This is
Get
my
out of my
game.
house.
This is my game that I'm running. I invited you over. I ordered the pizza. You'll play as what I tell you to, and you'll like it or not. I don't care.
Also,
yeah, you
Inevitable
absolutely.
Ruffian, and you asked for it. Subscribed. Sorry, go on.
I feel like you absolutely have to say yes to that kind of offer, because how would it break the game? I can't imagine a situation where it would be optimal to be a squid in a suit of full plate mail. You know what I mean? Like,
That's very true.
and what I really like that you've done here too, Jacob, is I love that this squid knows enough about what is normal amongst humanoids that it has put its head in the head of the armor, as opposed to sort of messing, maybe like putting its head in the butt and then running the visor with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice that this squid has the presence of mind to actually know what's up.
Well, Brennan, that would be just silly. Can you take this seriously?
A squid head in a butt? What do you take us for? Some
Fools?
some goofers over here? We're doing some real serious high fantasy, high art. Which, if that's not a name of something, it should be. It's pretty good.
Oh, is that a sword holding little tentacle?
Yeah, this is his sword holding tenty.
Okay, so he holds the sword with the tentacle.
That's what I hold it with.
Well, it like the gauntlet of the armor that it's controlling.
Don't be stupid,
what?
Nathan.
Sort of the gauntlet, the armor hand.
I think that like it does both.
Okay.
So like it's got secret swords that the tentacles kind of come out and then like will stab you. Like you think you're blocking the one real sword.
Oh.
And then the tentacles they'll also have swords, and so they come out and do little stabs.
Okay, but you have to decide what which limb you're making the attack action with.
But if you have multiple attack actions, like you're like a warrior, you know, and
yeah, once you get to
attack
level,
a few times,
level 5, or if you're a dual wielder, I guess this is a multi-wielder.
Yeah, dude.
You can get that bonus action attack.
Yes,
as
dude.
I feel like I absolutely love the idea that you would be like an enemy combatant walking through the halls of a castle, and you would see a knight like stepping down the hallway in the most inhuman, abominable way, like shambling like some kind of monstrosity, and you draw your sword and you're like, it's some sort of undead, and then it draws like 6 swords, and you suddenly
somehow
oh god, it drew a sword out of its back.
I like that you chose to do this from like the shoulders up. I would love to see how the legs on this go. I would really like to see that, Jacob.
Are you telling me that I have to do that? Is that what you're telling me? Are you like coming at me right now?
I'm just saying it would be nice.
Jacob did
And
another cool
nice things.
artist trick where you just don't draw. You just
You
frame
crop
it
out.
so that the part of the body you don't want to have to figure out isn't even there.
Yeah, I was really psyched about kind of this little like squid head and face.
Yeah, I think
smiling out.
Yeah, I
I
like
like that he's wet.
Well, he's got to be wet.
Yeah, he's got to moisturize.
That's probably a problem the character faces, that you
don't
have to
wanna
kind of
dry out.
maintain
I
a
mean-
certain level of wetness.
Yeah, because you have to sort of balance that the wetness of the squid versus like you can't get it too wet because then the armor starts to rust. You know.
I'm gonna give you a little preview, Karina.
Yeah.
A little small version of what.
Yeah.
A little diagram.
Little thumbnail.
Yeah, this is like visor down, you know, ready for
Ooh.
combat version up here.
I'm so excited.
Because I feel like just for like mobility's sake,
Mm-hmm.
there have to like be some concessions that are made.
Okay.
Like what?
So this is, you know, kind of like the armor.
Yeah, you got the little.
I only know Saiyan armor. That's all I know.
That's the
That's armor.
That's armor,
And again, the sword is kind of up here.
right?
Not even coming out of the arm.
No, the arm is
No,
just
the arm.
The
There's
arm
no
is limp.
nothing in the arms.
yeah, nothing in the arms.
We
It's
don't
just
need
straight
those.
down.
Not where we're going.
I just love the idea of this guy having to haul ass, and Zed just got to make it out of there. And at a certain point, he just gives up the ghost, and the entire armor just flattens down on the ground, like face down, and just screeches across the ground, dragging as fast as it can, tentacles flying everywhere. Like, again, this is just there's like a certain. It's a very narrow overlap in this Venn diagram, but there's a certain place where comedy and nightmares meet, and it's my favorite type of funny. And this is so perfect.
Oh, this is one of those long squids.
I feel like a lot of that happens in D20 as well. Comedy and nightmares meeting. I think the entire corn monster fight, the very beginning, is a perfect marriage of the two.
1,000,000%, absolutely.
When Riz goes up the butt of the corn monster, the corn demon mother.
I've noticed a couple people saying that Brennan sounds kind of loud. What's the consensus of volume?
We can
How does it-
lower
Oh,
him.
I
how
can
does it
take
sound?
I can take Brennan down a little.
We can take him down.
I'm taking Brennan down a notch. Can you say some stuff, Brennan?
This feels personal. I'm deeply hurt. I don't understand why I'm being punished in this way.
That
And,
seems good. That seems like
okay.
it's closer to our threshold.
The button moon says, "Make him louder." I only want to hear Brennan.
You just hear-
We're cranking him.
Nothing but feedback.
Squid
Oh.
Night is done.
Nice.
It's time for the
Oh.
next one. It's
I
time
hate
for Karina.
This fast, long.
Jacob, what you've drawn the diagram, it reminds me of Dirge from Star Wars Clone Wars, the animated series.
I've not seen that, Nathan.
He's a bunch of tentacles and some armor.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not like a squid. He's like a full sort of like muscle, like the tentacles form sort of like gross muscles. He's a cool character design.
Does he have big squiggly legs like this?
He doesn't
Yeah,
have
is he
big
very
squiggly
long?
legs like that, but
How long is he?
he gets pretty long towards the end once he loses his armor.
Karina, I'm gonna suggest we swap headphones.
Yeah.
Because these have the shortest cord, I think. So we'll leave those
Do you want me to
there.
take it? I'll just.
And I'll do this.
Wow, we're all switching seats. Brennan can say whatever he wants about us, and we'll never know.
Brennan, don't.
All right, guys. Now we strike. Take over the Drawfee stream now, quickly now, while they're distracted.
I already have my
Go.
headphones back on.
Oh, dang
It's
it,
too slow.
guys! All right, don't beat yourself up, gang. We'll get them the next time, okay? Everyone, that was a good hustle. I don't want anyone to feel down on themselves because the coup didn't go off. That's going to happen from time to time. And honestly, the important thing is we all did our best.
Well, you did start a riot. People are typing R for riot, so.
Yeah, the chat is rioting absolutely right now. Let's get some stuff for Karina to draw.
I'll draw something.
Karina, I think an awesome character for you to draw would
Mhm.
be this is Blizzard Star 1200's character. Thank you, Blizzard Star. Please draw Gnash Tooth, the Stormborn,
Yeah.
a totem barbarian who's half orc and half tabaxi, which are the cat people.
Strong cat.
A
Strong
strong
cat.
cat. So she looks kind of like a saber-toothed cat with the saber-toothed fangs going up like orc tusks instead of down.
That
So-
rules. That
So-
rules.
She's got saber tusks. She wears fur and a bear pelt cloak and wields a 10-foot glaive. Good gravy.
Oh,
That's
heck
too
yeah.
long.
What's a glaive?
A glaive is like a sword spear.
It's like a spear with a sword on the end of it.
Yeah.
It's similar to it's like
Okay.
it's a bladed pole arm.
I know what
basically.
that is. I just don't know what they're called.
Imagine
Kind of.
who's from Yu-Gi-Oh! That one that's on a horse? That knight that's on a horse?
Gaia the Fierce Knight?
Yeah, imagine Gaia the
Okay.
Fierce Knight. It's what he's got.
Okay.
He's what
So we
Gaia
have-
the Fierce Knight has. Yeah.
So we have our awesome half orc, half tabaxi, or like saber-toothed tiger, half orc character. It says here that she is 6'7", 200 pounds,
Nice.
8 intelligence. She's very big and very stupid, and I love her.
Yes.
Love an 8 intelligence character.
Yes. This is I love Gnash Tooth. I also shout out to hybrid species
Yeah.
with not a human half. I think that's malarkey. I think that's a bunch of malarkey. That like every half species has to be half human.
Right.
What a weird humanocentric worldview. Like, why are humans the genetic key to interspecies breeding?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said that. I think a lot of people were thinking it, and yeah, hell yeah, cats and orcs should get together more.
Agreed. Agreed.
That's something I want to see.
I've got some bad news, guys. I was wrong about Gaia the Fierce Knight.
Guy the Fierce Knight does not have a.
He has a lance.
glaive?
Yeah, I
He's
mean,
got a
I wasn't going to
lance.
say anything.
Everyone in the chat said it.
Wow.
Okay.
They're
I
right.
was just agreeing with you because that's good improv, and I assumed.
Yeah, I thought it was funny, and I thought we'd have fun. But
I didn't
want
to point out that he was just very clearly a jouster, but I didn't want to like make it into a thing.
I
But
think I was
I'm glad
conflating
chat
him
did.
with another character in my head, and I can't think of what character that is. I'm thinking of Lu Bu from Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, Lu Bu! I remember Lu Bu.
Yeah,
God.
dude.
It's not a
What was
Yu-Gi-Oh
the-
character. I wouldn't know.
There was which is the Dynasty Warriors? There's an iteration of Dynasty Warriors where no matter how good a warrior you were, absolutely nothing was as good as just getting on any horse. Just if
Yeah.
you were on a horse, you could mow down thousands. It was like a saying it was like a bowling ball going through pins undersells how dramatic riding a horse through people was. People would go absolutely flying 30 feet in the air. Your horse could go through any amount of people and you would never slow down.
Yeah. Horses
incredible
are
time.
the most powerful primal force in the Dynasty Warriors universe. It's just a horse riding at like
The
a normal
Unihorse.
speed. Unihorse. The Dynasty Warriors Unihorse.
Welcome to the universe. The horse universe. Oh, man.
Is there a Yu-Gi-Oh card where the person has a glaive?
I think there is.
There definitely is, but we don't have to talk about that.
I don't know which one. I'm just thinking now about Lu Bu and how in Dynasty Warriors like 2 or whatever, when Lu Bu showed up, that's when you knew like you were done. Like your time completing this mission is over because Lu Bu is here now and he's gonna just absolutely destroy you and your whole family. I hope people in the chat also remember Lu Bu and the primal fear you would have when Lu Bu entered the battlefield to mess you up and ruin your day.
It's so good that you gave Karina a cat person to draw, Brennan.
I'm so happy.
This is a core competency that we're seeing.
I like cats.
Are you just the I like turtles kid growing up?
I like cats. I like big buff dumb ladies. I like anything with big old pointy fangs. We're kind of in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I feel like the only Dynasty Warriors character I can fully remember was Gan Ning, who was like the pirate. He was like the sort of, and his like Musu mode was he would hold his sword out to one side and just run at light speed, and I liked. He would just run and just chop people in half, just completely holding his sword static. And I like any finishing move that also lets me get places I need to be. Like my favorite part was, I'm less interested in him wrecking a bunch of soldiers than I am in his special move being like, I gotta be somewhere, and like taking off.
Well, I mean, you would especially relate considering you were late to the stream today.
Honestly,
got him.
Honestly, Dynasty Warriors is I relate to that a lot because there's a lot of running around in high stakes environments and kicking open barrels to eat dumplings. Because honestly, if there were more barrels for me to just smash and eat a bunch of dumplings there, this situation could have been avoided.
Yeah, I wish there were more barrels that contained like edible food that I could just run up to and smash in my day-to-day life. I think that would just make life better.
Yeah, imagine how much you could get done.
Yeah.
If you were like
I don't have to interface with everyone else to be like, what are we ordering for lunch? I could just go outside and smash a barrel,
just
get
like
back
hit
to
a
work.
wall with a whip and grab a full chicken.
Yeah.
Gobble that down.
And I could get back to making that content that people crave.
I hate it when I'm interrupted when all I want to do is just make content constantly.
Yeah.
And avoid living an actual human life.
You all know. Speaking of content, let's take a subs break. I saw EV and pomegranate something. They disappeared beneath the fold. But we also have Juliaria, Runcible Shaw. Well, look at that. Chaitia, Sora Santone, The Lost Chef, Super Dingus 64, my favorite video game system, Sobriquet, and just now, Feodoric.
Feodoric got in right on time.
Yeah, that was a smart.
Smart sub.
If you can get in like right as we're doing it. Oh, Mr. Sporty Muffin. I see.
Just as smart, just as intelligent.
Yeah, they got in right in there as I was doing it.
Yeah.
You ensure.
Anyone after Mr. Sporty Muffin is a fool.
Yeah, that's a danger zone. You run the risk of being too far down the list by the time someone thinks to do this again.
Yeah.
It's an added sort of mini game we've got on our streams now.
It's a feature.
Yeah. This makes it more fun for everyone, I think. I have decided.
You've decided.
I've decided.
This
is fun.
Okay, now we're back to the...
Sound like a dad mad at his family.
This is fun, and I will not turn the car around.
We're having fun as a family.
We're having fun, and no one's upset. Love just loudly insisting that no one is upset.
Cannibalistic Biscuit asked, is Karina now an official Drawfee member? Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Karina is an official Drawfee member.
Woo!
She's working on Drawfee animations that will be premiering not this week. Well, her first animation will be, I think, 2 weeks from Thursday.
On YouTube this Thursday, though, look out for our very first Drawfee animated, which is a little story time video where Jacob tells the story of how he got his job here.
Yeah, it's a real cute little video. Our friend George Rotkamp did the art for it in sort of the Newsday style.
Yeah, he did a really good job sort of capturing that style, that squiggle vision.
Yeah.
So that's real fun. If you're subscribed to Dropout, you can already watch it on there. But it's going to be on YouTube on Thursday. And we mentioned this on at the end of the last stream, but in addition, or at the end of the last stream. But in addition to Brennan being here, we also have a very exciting announcement to make that we're going to be making, I believe, right after the commercial break. So right around the halfway mark of the stream.
This is the announcement.
This is the announcement to get hype for the announcement.
Yes.
Because we can't do anything without building the hype. We've been on the internet long enough to know you got to build the hype.
You got to build the hype. And I don't want to spoil anything, but Brennan might be getting fired.
And this is the best way the company thought.
So again, guys, if you want me to keep my job, go ahead in the chat and give me a little smiley face. If you'd like me to get fired for eating steak and eggs too fast, then go ahead and give me an eggs emoji.
After hearing you talk about the steak and eggs, you're on thin ice.
Oh, here come the smiles. Smiles and riot are the two responses to.
Oh, I see some get in the comments. Thank you. Everyone that wants to get in the comments can absolutely get in the comments. Thank you.
Okay.
Snick for Brennan. I see that mega poll. I'll never forget that.
Now for my personal struggle of what do barbarians wear, I forget.
Didn't you draw barbarians for an episode? They wear like furs. They're
furs
like
and like bones.
Furs and bones.
Barbarians wear whatever they want. They're not confined by the rules of civilized
things.
society.
These things. I like these things.
Yeah, bracers, some hide bracers. Love that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's all hide and leather and bones.
Yeah, it's like stuff that they've hunted and killed themselves.
Okay.
Plants.
Yeah. I mean, they could also just be buck-ass naked if they want.
Barbarians actually are one of the two classes that has an unarmored defense trait. They and monks are capable of having a very prodigious armor class without wearing armor at all. So something to bear in mind that of the people that could fight naked, barbarians and monks would be the most unhindered by fighting naked.
That's true. Cool thing about barbarians, unlike monks, they still get their unarmored defense bonus even if they use a shield, which is cool.
Yes, very cool.
And they can just have their dongs out.
And they can just have their dongs out.
I don't want to draw
that can't be understated.
I don't want to draw her cat, so we're just going to have a little something covering,
Yeah, you can make a real tanky barbarian if you want. I mean, I know the typical barbarian aesthetic is one giant two-handed weapon, but I've had a lot of fun playing shield-wielding barbarians as well because they're so hard to hit, and then even when they do hit, if you're raging, you're taking half damage most of the time.
They get extremely damn tanky. Yeah, if you have ridiculous ability scores, let's say you have 20 dex and 20 con and a shield, you're starting out at a AC of 22, which at low levels is functionally unhittable.
Yeah.
So extremely good tanks. But I was just remarking, I was having a little chat with Brian Murphy yesterday, and we were talking about how the tank build we feel like doesn't get that much love in the design of the game. We were kind of because we both really like playing protector style characters, and we were just kind of waxing philosophical about how difficult it can be to make protection and surviving feel really rewarding. Like, how do you make toughness rule and feel good? Especially in a game where sometimes personal toughness can mean that you're just the last one standing when all your friends are dead, which is no fun at all.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you want to find ways to emphasize a character build, which means that like I can get my ass kicked all day and not go down.
Right.
How do you make that fun and rewarding and exciting?
Yeah, like some sort of abilities that like stuff gets you get some sort of bonus when you're like at lower health, maybe something like that. They had a class like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah, I love that.
I like the abilities that give enemies disadvantage if they're not attacking you.
Compelled Duel is a great paladin spell that does that. Yeah, there's a lot of that's awesome. I love those two.
There's I think in there's like not in the main player's handbook, but there is a barbarian path that you can take that's like the ancestral guardian or something like that, where whenever you're raging, you summon the spirits of the ancestors around you, and like anything that isn't attacking you that tries to attack anything besides you gets disadvantage on their attack rolls, which is one that I've wanted to try out, but I haven't had a chance to.
I love that. That's extremely dope.
Yeah. Just love talking about builds, character builds.
I wish I had more to contribute to character build conversations, but I've played comparatively a lot less D&D than you have, Nathan.
I'm just here to draw a hot cat.
Karina's just here to draw hot cats.
Karina's just here to draw hot cats, so I think we've got it all covered.
Yeah, we got all the bases covered. I'm here to make Brennan upset, and Karina's here to draw hot cats.
People in chat are saying this as well, but this rules. This is so
rad.
This is really cool. This is a really good drawing, Karina.
Someone in chat also said, I feel kind of bad that some people get Jacob's Snake Lady and then other people get this.
I would love to do something bad, but you gave me a hot cat lady, and you know what? I'm really into that, so this one's gonna be good.
This is
give me a bad one. I'll go. I'll do it.
I mean, this is part of the excitement of getting your drawings drawn.
You never
by
know
us,
which one.
You don't know who you're gonna get, and you don't know what sort of mood they're gonna be in when they approach the drawing.
Yeah, there's a lot of variables at play here.
Yeah. And I think you
have
gotta
to
know
remember
the risks.
that on a different day, I drew Donald Duck Cat.
Yeah, and it was also very good.
Yeah, it was really good.
It was similar in a lot of ways to this, actually. It was very muscular and intimidating.
It was the other end of the spectrum, I think. We have range here.
God, Gnashtooth rules.
Yeah.
She is so damn cool.
Thank you for letting me draw this character. I like her.
Yeah, this is great.
All right, I think I'll finish up now.
And the next person gets Nathan, which, again, like me, it can go either way.
You can, it really depends. It depends on if it's something that my brain in the moment is like, yeah, you know how to draw that.
Yep.
All right.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're 5 minutes out from when we normally do the commercial break, and we just got gifted five tier 1 subs from Loser Without a Cause. It's Loser Woe Cause, but I believe that's Loser Without Cause.
Nice.
890.
They're doing some editorializing on that name.
I'm just guessing.
Have you done subs?
We've not done subs from Rarek and Chengong Ruler and Bloody Tirade.
Nice.
And now we have done them.
Congrats.
So consider that.
Should we swap out right now?
Let's swap out. I can get started. We've got 5 minutes. I can get started.
Why don't you get started?
And then
we
can do... Whoop. That's an interesting way to do it.
All right, I am
couldn't problem solve any faster.
I'm retrieving the final character of the 3 that I pulled. Right as we finished our lovely cat warrior, my cat Metallico jumped up on my computer and messed everything up.
No,
that was a cat move.
Love that.
Very, very cat move. He's a sweetheart. And he's stepping on me again. Nat, not Nat, tells us Nemaya is a tiefling librarian who enjoys embroidering and petting her flying cat. More cats.
Yeah.
Her flying cat, Pasha. She accidentally read a book that contains all of the secrets of the universe and is now a warlock of an unknowable eldritch being. She has goat legs, ram horns, and wears fantasy business casual because she is a professional.
Sweet.
I like fantasy
That's rad.
business casual.
Fantasy business casual.
Yeah. And flying cat. Don't
And
forget that.
oh yeah, can't forget the flying cat. So she's a librarian, tiefling with ram's horns. Okay. And I do like the I like the sort of the slightly closer up we've been doing, but I do want to get the goat legs in there though.
Yeah.
That was pointed
You might have to full bod on this
I
one.
might have to full bod this one. All
Or
right.
get her in like a
He's
really big
strong.
squat.
Yeah.
Like she's really reaching down
Really
to
cram her in there.
Just doing the splits.
Also, what I love is we know that Nemaya has a flying cat named Pasha.
Yeah.
We do not know by what mechanism this cat flies.
Oh,
Does this-
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Is it Peter Pan or like Superman style, where it's like under Pasha's own willpower? It's like a magical cat. Does it fly by virtue of feathered or furry wings, or does it have like a little jetpack? Does it have a magic carpet or a small zeppelin that it pilots around the library? We just don't know.
There's no way to know for sure, and the possibilities are truly endless.
I'm gonna struggle with a pose for a minute, if that's
like this
okay.
Oh, you are going for a
Foundation, though.
squat.
You said squat, and
Dude.
I liked it.
I love a squat.
Yeah,
'Cause
squat.
This is like a cool like album cover squat.
Yeah. I think she's sort of like she's leaning over to she like dropped a book maybe, but then she's
I
like
thought she was gonna be doing the like.
Yeah, like the bless.
She's just like fully looking, just doing the like
Yeah.
like that.
Yes, please.
Oh gosh. Okay, yeah. This is what see, this is you sometimes you might get this.
Somewhere right in the middle.
Yeah. It's
Um,
I'm gonna try and do a good job.
To backtrack a little, I saw someone asking what the Drawfee is.
Any
It's probably just the same as last week. Honestly.
any character that you think sounds cool from the chat that we don't get around to drawing, because there's so many good ones, as Brennan mentioned.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to not be able to do all of them.
If
but-
everyone in chat draws one character, all the characters will get drawn. You
Whoa.
ever think about that?
You ever think about that?
Pay it forward, you know?
This isn't how the legs would go.
It's good enough.
I like those.
We're gonna try it.
What's wrong with those legs?
We're gonna try a different one. It's gonna be so similar, but it's to me,
But it
it's
makes all the
it's
It'll
gonna
make
make
Nathan
it's gonna
happier.
make a difference to me. This is identical. This is my process. Is I just have to do it again. It drives me crazy too, like watching back episodes of Drawfee where I'm like, why'd I do that? But in the moment, I still do it.
I love watching back any of my drawings and seeing me just really go to town on something that was like perfectly fine the first time I drew it, and spend like 30 full minutes just erasing and redrawing it before I end up landing back where I started. It's like
That's
art
like
is cool.
The fun.
Art is cool.
Now that I use Procreate a lot, and it just auto records everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love it. Hey, Twitter, you want to see me draw an arm 50 times? You want to see a 2-minute video where 1 minute and 30 seconds is me just drawing an arm in different positions?
Yeah, it's never easy. It's always a struggle, and no one should do it. That's my advice. It's time to stop drawing.
It's also time for the ads. So
it's time for that as well.
I'm gonna take a little pause on this. I think we've got sort of a pose roughed in.
Yeah, we got a good pose here.
This is a decent pose. I might fiddle with it. No, I'm not gonna make anyone miss it if they get the ads. So we're gonna play some ads. Notice last time on stream. Well, we'll talk about this. When the ads are going. Wow, we got some people watching.
We got some people watching this stream.
We're gonna take a little 3-minute ad break, and if you get the ads, watch them or don't. Can't tell you what to do, but we'll be back in 3 minutes, and I'll keep drawing this, and we'll have our announcement.
Our big announcement.
Our big announcement.
Big announcement.
Okay, here they go.
My big announcement.
So, Brennan, what I was going to say, Brennan and anyone who doesn't get ads, what I was going to say was last time on stream towards the end, you were starting to cut out a little bit, and I think that's just Discord gets tired after a little while. So I think now, during the ad break, what I'd like to do is close Discord, give it a minute, reopen it, and call you back, just to give it a chance to catch its breath.
Not be so sad. Yeah. That sounds great. I will leave right now and log back on in 90 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Brennan's gone.
He left mid-woo.
His classic sign-off.
Let's quit.
The resonance of logging off.
Let's quit Discord. Let's give it a minute.
The beacon.
We'll put Brennan away for this.
Put him away. Let everyone know he's not here.
Anyone who doesn't get ads will know.
Don't want him to be confused.
I tried to look up info about why it seems like if you're using Discord for a long time, it starts to get more choppy as it goes, and I could not find any ansers.
I feel like that's not a thing.
I don't think it's a thing, but it does seem to happen.
It happens
and I've
to
also
us.
noticed it before, doing other streams. Towards the end of the stream, people started getting really choppy.
Yeah, whenever we record, when we've been recording some episodes of Draga, and towards the end, it gets a little choppy.
Yeah.
And that's when all the big plot points get revealed.
And they go.
Yeah, you miss them.
I hate when I miss them.
Maybe it's just the computer. If you're running all this stuff at once, it just starts to heat up.
Yeah.
And be naughty.
I think it's just we've got a lot of programs going.
People in chat are confirming that it does happen to them as well when they're on Discord.
Brennan really left.
He's probably getting more steak and eggs.
He's now's my chance.
No!
Look away for a minute. He's at the diner again.
Brennan, you only have 50 seconds before the ad break's over. You gotta come back.
He's got his sword held out to the side, and he's sprinting. Sprinting to the diner with the steak and eggs.
This was a mistake. We let Brennan leave, and now he's gone forever.
You're not hungry.
Sometimes you just got a hankering for a second steak and eggs.
Brennan went to the store to get steak and eggs and never came back.
He's been gone for 3 years.
Here it is.
Oh, he's back.
He's back.
He's back, baby.
Wow, just in time.
Welcome back.
Woo!
And the woo continues.
The unfinished woo.
Wonderful.
Perfect. That's what we like to see.
Yes, it is.
And perfect timing because the ad break is over.
You've never timed anything that well.
Hello, everyone.
The Animal Crossing.
We worked it out so that I'm the one drawing and also giving the announcement. So we'll see how well I do.
Cool, let's chill.
Guys, Brennan, we would love it if you joined us on Twitch as to have your own slot on Twitch here with us.
Oh my goodness. Well, I can't say anything other than I am honored, delighted, so excited, and yes, I accept.
Woo! Heck yeah.
The merger is complete.
Drawfee and Dimension 20 are joining forces here on Twitch, and henceforth, This will not just be the Drawfee Twitch. This will be the Dropout Twitch. Drawfee will still stream at our regular times, Mondays and Fridays, but Brennan, you're gonna have the Wednesday slot, I believe. Is that correct?
I would absolutely love to jump on this channel on Wednesday nights going into the future. That sounds like what a plan. I'm all about it. That sounds great.
And to kick things off, this very weekend, we are going to be marathoning some episodes of Dimension 20 here on Twitch.
Yeah,
so
baby.
if you missed them, or you just you want to watch them again but live and have a little chat going so you can watch with your friends online, that's going to be this weekend, Saturday, starting at around noon, I believe. And then after that, we're gonna show more episodes during the week, and you're gonna have sort of a talk back show afterwards. Is right? Why don't you tell the people what you're going to be doing?
Well, I know a lot of secret stuff, and as big and exciting as this announcement is, there are things that I know that I'm still not even permitted to say. I'm so afraid. However, what I can say is we will be starting later on in August, whenever our first Wednesday is. I don't know if it's this next week or the week after, but our first Wednesday, we're going to start up a live D20 Fantasy High talkback show.
Heck yes.
Talk secret, spoilery, cool goodness and behind the scenes stuff and never before shared info from all of those dope, groovy episodes that have been living behind a paywall that you wonderful Twitch folks will actually now get a chance to see here on Drawfee Now Dropout's Twitch channel, which you guys will, so you're getting even more content. You're going to be getting a whole bunch of great D&D actual play content in addition to all that Drawfee love that we all adore so much.
I love it,
baby.
That's right. That's
we got Drawfee. We got D&Ds. It's all together.
Everything.
All two things.
All both
you would want are both here.
Things, arguably nice things.
Nice things. I think this qualifies as a nice thing.
Yeah, definitely. This
is a very nice thing. And to think only minutes ago I was almost fired for eating steak and eggs.
It was quite very suspenseful, but
it's been a roller coaster today, I won't lie.
I think this is definitely the better outcome.
I am truly so excited. And for everyone here, all of our lovely friends on Twitch, I am truly honored and humbled by how cool and rad the community here is. And my hope is that we bring lots of cool, funny, dorky content to you guys to make your experience here on this Twitch channel even richer and more impeccable than it is right now, if that's even possible, given the kind and gentle geniuses of Drawfee. So I'm super excited.
If it is possible, I wouldn't trust anyone else but you to make that. I had something there.
We're right here, Nathan. You wouldn't trust us?
Well, you're already on the channel.
Brennan?
No, because you're already on the channel, and Brennan was talking about
incredible.
Incredibly insulting. No, because you're already no. What I was saying was what I was saying was that because what Brennan was saying.
Yes.
Yeah. I think it's going to be great.
It's going to be great. It's also just super good for us as a Twitch channel because as the three of us plus Julia and whoever else is on, we just don't have enough hours in the week to stream as often as we would need to really make a go at being a super good Twitch channel. And now we can actually have just more content on our channel.
I feel very similarly with Dimension 20. It's we make as much as we can, and we know that the people that like the show want more of this good nerdy stuff, and so we're trying to make it as much as we can. This feels like a beautiful moment where Drawfee and Dimension 20 are crossing swords and swearing fealty to one another. what a momentous day.
Yeah,
Let the
where's
bards
swords?
sing.
I pledge my
Jacob, where's your
stylus.
sword?
I don't know where my sword is.
Oh,
Wait,
we
guys.
always lose the sword.
Hold on, I lost my sword.
My sword.
Incredible. I do have to return us to this incredible drawing because this librarian tiefling slaps, Nathan. She is so dope.
Oh, thank you.
I love the spectacles. Shout out to these incredible goat legs here. Let me do a little nerd test of our chat right here.
Mm-hmm.
Can anyone, without looking it up, give me the biological name for that type of leg, that type of bending backward leg that you see on cats and goats and animals of that nature?
Oh man.
Oh, there it is. The name Demon Lemon is taken digitigrade by a hair. Oh, love that.
Damn, they were
Gotta
fast.
love it. Gotta love.
Digitigrade.
Yes, love
Digital
it.
Digital grades.
Because the technically the joint that sort of backwards bending knee.
That's the ankle, right?
Is the ankle. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like the foot is almost like there's one extra joint in the foot. What the balls of your feet would be, it's like that is emphasized and extended to create that new length of leg, which is very, very cool.
Love that.
I'm not a fan.
I
I don't like
No, I know you're not. I know you're not a
Great
fan,
legs.
Jacob. You're a fan of titties on snakes, so we all know where you
Jacob only
stand.
likes bad things.
Listen, I know what I'm about, Brennan. I'm living my truth over here. And
You are living your lie, sir.
Also,
this is so
we
cool.
never put Brennan back on screen.
Oh yeah, can we
Oh,
put him back here?
He's just been the
bodiless
voice.
voice.
There he is.
There, now
There
he's
he is.
back in his true form.
Welcome back, Brennan.
Hey, I'm back.
Yep, you're just a drawing of a happy guy.
I
And
love it.
tieflings do have like demon tails, right? They got them demon tails.
Yeah, they're depicted sometimes as having tails. Some people are like not about the tails. Some people have them with feet instead of hooves. My feeling is that if half of your genetic material comes from beings that are made of pure ideology, your physical characteristics can probably shift to some degree. Tail or no tail, hooves versus feet, curling horns versus straight horns.
Yeah.
Titties or no
you know.
titties, if you're a snake.
The ideology of snake.
Yeah. There's options is what I'm saying. And
It's
maybe
your
like some people are too
ideology.
close-minded to consider all the options available to snake people.
Well, here's my point, Jacob. If the Yuan-Ti were descended from beings made of pure thought and alignment, maybe we go another way. Your axe slinging Calamity Jane was nothing if not a full-throated attack on my character and my sense of safety. So that's where I come down.
No, it was a character. It was someone else's character.
Thank you, Nathan. There's just nothing that brings me more joy than hearing Brennan really go after my beautiful snake woman. It just gets me every time. I feel like you've got a new way to hate her with each passing day, and I think that's beautiful.
That feel when you're haunted by something Jacob did. Forever.
Let's get some H's in the chat for people who are haunted by something Jacob did.
Hold on, I'm now going to actually send some H's in the chat.
Yeah, go ahead. Put some H's in there. Here they come.
Oh,
Here they
there
come.
it is. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while.
Oh, someone's testing me on my Dnd trivia here. Let's test your Dnd knowledge. What is the in-universe reason for the Forgotten Realms tieflings changing looks between 3.5 and 4? I completely jumped over 4th edition D&D, but I know that there was a change in 5e, at least, where tieflings went from being any lower planar heritage to being specifically from devils, from the 9 hells, which I think is interesting because why not mix it up? Why not have some more variety? Is this our little flying cat friend Pasha?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see how she's flying.
She's definitely up there.
She's up there for sure. We know that
but
much.
How?
But again, the mechanism has not yet been
I don't
revealed.
know that Pasha super knows how she's doing it.
Oh, it's just one of those cat things. Huh?
Yeah, she's sort of just like she's doing that cat thing where I think maybe one of the paws is just sort of going like this, and she's just sort of, it's like when you pick a cat up and it's just like
they're just kind of like
it just gets real long.
So like the cat's constantly being lifted by spectral hands.
Yeah, let's long this cat up a little bit.
Is it like when it flies, does like the nape of its neck move up like its mom is lifting it up?
It's just being lifted. It's been being lifted by invisible hands.
Oh, this is Lorax flying. This is like a weird type of flying where it's like a force is it's not propulsion. It is literally being lifted.
Flying?
Oh, this is great.
Does the Lorax
does the Lorax fly?
Like the
oh my! What are we even talking about? And he gave a very sad backward glance, and he lifted himself by the seat of his pants.
Sorry.
He literally grabs his butt and lifts himself right up into the air with it. That wonderful Lorax.
That wonderful Lorax.
I'm inclined to say Mood Brother on that one.
I don't know what's going on.
Sometimes I just want to lift myself up by my own ass and throw myself out.
Just out the window.
Yeah.
Directly into a wall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Mood Brother.
Brennan, did we ever explain Mood Brother to you?
What is Mood Brother?
I want you to be in on the joke because it's not going anywhere. Someone in the chat on a recent stream said that they were trying to come up with something for us to draw, and they said that they were playing a game and they saw the Brood Mother as a boss, but accidentally read it as Mood Brother. And so we drew the Mood Brother, but since then we kind of like a wrestler voice. Just sort of like Mood Brother. Whenever something's a mood, it's Mood Brother.
It's Mood Brother.
Mood Brother.
Yeah.
What does the Mood Brother look like?
Spider?
Nathan drew it. It had 4 legs that were kind of spidery that it was sitting on, and it was kind of slumped backwards and looked like it was having a real bummer of a time.
Oh, goodness. Well, that can be powerful. Empathizing with someone is sometimes when you're having a bad time, someone kind of empathically feeling those feelings with you can be good. Maybe Mood Brother is a force for good in the world.
I think that could be argued.
Yeah.
Damn, Mood Brother.
I love that. Oh, Pasha is having a hard time.
Pasha's just stuck like that forever, huh?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough out there for Pasha.
It's rough trying to draw a cat after Karina drew such a good cat. So
yeah.
I just had to. Karina drew such a cool cat. I was like, I have to go hard
with drawing just a regular,
hard the other direction.
Not sexy cat. I don't know if you'd be saying that,
This is Karina's a real sexy cats only type of artist.
Oh my god.
Here's a fun thought. Have we been paying attention to subs?
No.
Oh, no.
I haven't. Moved them so I can't see them anymore.
Oh, for the ads.
Yeah.
For the ads, I'm sorry.
Nathan made it so
I'm
it's
sorry.
impossible to see.
First I have to select everything, then I have to...
Nathan whispered, I hate subs, and then he hid them from me. Said, now no one will
everybody, most streamers like the subs. I hate them.
Get them away.
Get them away.
I'll read all the ones I can see right now. Like, how are you going to say that? It's YNDEV. Indev. Me Coolerist 001, Non-Binary Robot, Monserona, Zombilly92, Clow 5 Ever, Astra Lazuli, and Alyssa Russo.
Nice.
Alyssa Russo also said, here's to 1/3 of an elephant pregnancy together.
Oh, nice.
It was a 6-month subscription.
And sorry if you subbed more than 17 minutes ago and we missed it. Blame Jacob.
Don't what? No. Jelly Belly Selly just gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Thank you.
And I'm a fan of that. That's really cool to do.
Now I'm just adding deets.
Nice.
I'm just adding deets. If I had more time, I'd maybe draw some books, sort of some animated books floating around. I'll draw one.
This is like her personal meme photo.
Yeah, she's got a couple because she I imagine it's like a magic library if it's D&D. So
this is perfect. People keep saying, "Do I know what wrong half is?"
Yeah, it's a Drawfee thing.
It's a hashtag Drawfee.
It's a hashtag Drawfee thing.
It's from our stock photo drawing challenge.
We do some episodes occasionally where we'll find the weirdest stock photos we can find on Shutterstock, and then we'll like describe them to each other, and the person listening has to try and draw what they're hearing, and then see how close we get. And
Julia always finds the most buck wild ones.
Julia finds the wildest ones, and she found one that was called what was the full title? Centaur meets wrong half.
Yeah.
And it was just a reverse centaur where it was a horse head and neck that went seamlessly into a human ass and legs. And it was photoshopped, and it was very clearly like the dude who photoshopped himself as the centaur. It's very clearly his ass and legs on the wrong half.
Yeah, it's fully a person's ass and legs.
Yeah, and that I think probably people are thinking about it because of the Sneehaw snake lady probably gave them flashbacks.
Similar energies.
Oh my God. Well, yeah. No, that's very upsetting. I can't, in good conscience. I haven't seen Wrong Half to have as visceral a reaction, but by the same principle, I do have to speak out against an armless horse head on a pair of human legs. I assume if it's a bare ass, there's also a human dong right under the horse head, just on the other side.
Like right at the neck.
That's the assumption, but it's facing away from you in the picture, so all you see is the ass, but that is like the implication.
That's the horrible implication that you face as you view it.
Yeah, as you consider Wrong Half, that is one of the many thoughts that will float through your mind.
This is done.
Do we need to open chat up again?
I guess so.
Open up this chat.
Hell yeah, let's find some folks to draw.
There it is.
Oh
there
boy.
There they go.
Like clockwork.
We end this thing.
Wow. It gets me every freaking time. It's just like how hyped people are about D&D.
It's great.
It doesn't get old. It does not get old to me, Nathan. Grown up adult.
To me. Nathan.
Adult nerd Nathan.
I just want to play more D&D. I'm going to be real with you guys. I've not played enough for as much as I enjoy both D&D and content made around and about D&D.
Let's play some more.
I got one for you while I'm picking the other two. I have the first one. You guys are ready.
Yes.
Let's do a seat swap, Brennan, real quick, and then you
okay.
can tell me. We're going to take off our headphones.
Right. Everyone take off your headphones.
Whoop.
All right, now. We strike. We strike now. Now we strike.
Oh, is he going to start a riot again?
Should we? Whom swear?
You go. You're good.
Oh, I didn't even have to move.
You didn't have to, but I made you.
Oh, thank you. All right, everyone, we're back. Everyone stop.
Everyone stop rioting.
No more riots. Is there a riot going on while there's character descriptions coming in?
No.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we're just going to... Hey, I know that we're all excited about the riot. We're going to do a quick take. Everyone take 15 on the riot, and we'll pick back up. We'll pick the riot back up. Just leave whatever broken bottles or pipes on the ground right where you are. Everyone go get a snack, and we'll be back in 15 to pick the riot back up.
Everyone go get some steak and eggs at the local diner, please.
You've got time, trust me.
Brennan, I have never seen someone so masterfully just calm down a riot in front of us. You did.
Listen, baby, I worked at LARP camp, okay? This is camp counselor. I know how to do anything.
Oh, boy. Give me my character, Brennan.
I'm going to give you your character.
It's a snake.
Snake Part 2.
Dan B. This is from JVV Eb. Jveb or Iveb. Dan B. Presco, aka Dan B. The Tome of Infinite Cantrips is one of 2 living books in the world, and has dedicated his life to learning all of the world's cantrips. Those are effectively 0th level spells, very weak spells, but that you can cast as many times as you want. So if you know a ton of cantrips, you're an infinite font of magic. He stands about 2 feet off the ground, so he's a little fella, with a body made of his pages origami folding out to make a precious little man with a folded sailboat hat. Personality-wise, he's a bit of a well-meaning shithead as he politely looks down upon all non-magic users, but he's working on that part of himself. He has no preconceived fears of people.
Now, Jacob.
Done. Next character.
You ass.
Jacob.
How dare you?
Do it.
What are your
better.
rules?
Do it again.
That's pretty good, though. No,
Fine.
don't delete it. Just put it on its own layer.
I'll put it on its
just,
own
just
layer.
make it invisible.
Do a good.
So it's, you said like the pages make the body?
Yeah, origami folds.
Okay, so he's not like a book, like the page master.
So he's just made of paper. Is that
Yes,
kind of the gist?
He seems to be. He's made of paper that I assume has magical writing on.
Yeah.
Um,
But he is a book.
he's
yeah.
a book. Yeah. But what is a book, man? If you really break it down.
Wow.
Whoa.
Never thought about that.
Whoa.
Don't ask me.
Don't ask Karina. Wouldn't be able to tell you.
I'm trying to figure out where to even like approach this from. Like what does this character's like head look like? Is it paper? Is it a book?
Oh, we know he
Well,
has a
we
hat.
know
I know
that
he's
he's got
got
a
a
little
hat.
sailor. Yeah, we know he's got a hat.
Start with
Okay.
that.
I think I'm gonna start with a book head, and paper will be coming down out of it to make the body. And the book head will be wearing a sailor's sailboat sailor's hat
Yeah. That's
situation.
good. So how, like, mechanically would this work in a game? Like, what sort of classes would you need to take in order to get all the cantrips? I guess you'd need
If I
to...
was,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, you could. I mean, like, if you were going to make a little paper person class, probably what you'd do is you'd give them, start with something. They're probably size small, right?
Mhm.
And I guess you'd give them. I mean, for something made of a book, I might give them a bonus to like intelligence or dexterity.
Sure.
Probably as a construct, they don't need to eat or breathe.
Right.
But then you might if you want to give them you give them some extra cantrips to cast or whatever. That could be fun. But maybe you give them vulnerability to fire damage. Fire deals twice as much damage to them.
Oh, definitely.
And you got yourself a fun little class there. I don't think it's with stuff like this when people are like, oh, how much can you bend the rules? Think about how fragile someone who's made of a book is. That's
Right.
like, if anything, you should reward somebody for playing something so fragile, right?
Right.
Like, I'm about a living book. And I have 2 characters, so we can shut the chat down.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
Thank
Shut it
you.
down. No one talk.
Everyone be quiet.
Everyone just shut up.
Everybody
shut up.
I'm going to take a sub break.
Yeah, do it, please.
We left off at Alyssa Russo, right? So, David G. Cunning, 11 Sarah, Nitro Noodles, oh, this one's hard, Kismet Scribbles, and I'm Nathan.
No, I'm Nathan.
I've been Nathan before.
What? Oh, yeah, you...
And she'll do it again.
And I can be Nathan again.
You were a really good Nathan, actually. The audience hasn't seen that one, but...
Is anything going to become of that?
I don't know.
Anyway, Doron 939, Sutere Grampa.
And just now,
Woo.
Silver P Bear, excuse me, gifted 5 tier 1 subs.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I really like the idea of having all the cantrips, because cantrips, like, having spells you can cast whenever is so fun.
Right, there's zero resource management, which of course is the most stressful part of being a spellcaster, right? The idea that's like everything I know how to cast, I can cast at like forever ad nauseum. A friend of mine, my friend Connor Gillespie, ran this great campaign called Terra, where he made a system in it where by like double memorizing spells, you could cast them forever. It totally broke the mechanics of the game, but it was deeply fun. And so your players wizards that could cast spells wherever. So I played this character who was like in the world of these wizards was a teleportation specialist, like basically came from like a guild of transportation wizards, and was very, very fun to play. Somebody who could teleport, but he also had a permanent levitation on him. And I was basically like, I described the character as only eating like little handfuls of food, just like floating like he was underwater and he never wore shoes because he never touched the ground, and he had unseen servant active all the time, so he just had a tassel on his robes that a little invisible air elemental would drag him around by like a parade float. So he was just kind of like a human parade float, just snacking and floating around. And his name was Corvinian Tower Gaunt, and boy did I love that character.
Corvinian Tower Gaunt.
Yes.
Yeah, that rules.
That's some real D&D shit right there.
Yeah, that's just that just gives me a good feeling to hear and to say.
Oh, look at this little book, man! I love him.
I like that his face is the letters XD written on the cover of this book.
I know, what a fun little face.
He's a fun little guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I think he's just like floating around.
Yeah.
I like his emoticon face.
Yeah, you don't have to walk if you're a bookman.
You don't need to walk if you're a bookman.
Right? You're a magically, magically made book person. Books person.
I made a character that was a multi-class wizard and arcana domain cleric, and you get a bunch of cantrips between those two.
Ooh, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. You get some cleric cantrips, and you get a whole bunch of wizard cantrips. And those wizard cantrips are real fun.
They're really, there's some great cantrips. I mean, there's a lot of like builds in 5e that are exclusively based around cantrips. Like you can be an extremely deadly warlock completely based around your use of the Eldritch Blast cantrip. And in fact, it's a really fun build to make.
A blast friend.
A little blast friend. Oh, look at this little book, man.
Oh, his hands
he
are
looks like one of those wavy guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a good time when this guy's around.
It's very fun to be able to do minor illusion, prestidigitation, and thaumaturgy. Just all three of those. You can put on a whole magic show. Put on a whole concert that way. Make your voice real loud. Do some cool light stuff.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be pretty remarkable to be able to do even some of those tiny, minor little pieces of magic. Oh, look at this happy little book, man. I love him.
Jacob, you're doing a good job of really getting the flatness of the paper.
This is fun.
Aren't you glad you didn't just is he still going to be flicking us off?
I wasn't going to. I really actually was just determined to figure out the folds of the paper correctly as like a.
But now that you've said something,
as like a fun artist's game for myself. Well, I've already had the middle fingers kind of down, depending on how his hand is going. So I think we're safe.
Okay, good.
I think we're safe for now.
Oh, this is so whimsical. This is a real whimsical character.
And you didn't even give it titties.
And it doesn't even have titties.
I'm not going to lie to you. I really thought about giving it titties. And I was really having like an internal battle.
The struggle.
Yeah. I'm so sweaty right now. Yeah.
If anyone clips that section of Jacob starting
I'm just
out
like,
on this.
oh boy. Oh God.
Oh, does anyone have any water? I can be your angle or your devil.
Oh, as Tirith says, titles greater than titties.
Nice.
Perfect.
Because it's a book.
I'm just gonna put squiggles.
That's a good joke.
This is the part where I put squiggles.
The squiggles, those are all
good.
the cantrip squiggles.
Yeah.
This is kind of like that movie
That's
Memento.
what words look like.
He's basically the movie Memento.
Yeah.
But he does know who he is. He just also has a bunch of stuff written.
Yeah. I assume this hand is casting a spell.
Oh yeah, you gotta be. If you got all those cantrips, there's no excuse to not always be casting a spell.
Yeah, cast spells always. I don't know what spell he's casting. I don't even think he knows or cares.
ABC, always be
People
casting.
are kind of roasting you for the asymmetrical finger situation.
Oh no.
Just a little, just real
Whip.
gently.
There you go.
There you go.
There we go. Roast that. Now I'm perfect again.
They're pieces of paper that have been cut. Maybe different people cut each side. I don't know.
I don't know either.
This is 5 minutes crafts.
It's not always about the number of fingers, you guys.
Yeah, it's about how you use them.
It's about how you use them, and this guy uses them to cast really dope spells, and that's all that matters. And also to probably flip the bird sometimes. When he's feeling rude.
How can he? He has an even number of fingers.
You just pick one of the middle ones.
Just imagine the thumb. The thumb isn't, maybe the thumb shows up when you need it most. There's just
it's like a magic
There's just
thumb.
a real person's thumb on each hand.
Yeah, he took
that has been added.
Yeah, one real human thumb. Now you know which one is the middle finger.
Thank you.
I did this for you, Karina.
Thank you for clarifying. I needed that.
That's real upsetting, Jacob.
I like to think that it was the thumbs of a powerful wizard.
Yeah.
Landed on this book.
And that's what
animated animated the book.
Just the thumbs.
Chat does not like the thumbs.
It was a thumb wizard. Thumb war champion. Master of thumb-related magics.
I'll take you anywhere.
You're not taking me anywhere. I'm here. I live here.
Let him have the thumbs. You do not give it titties.
But yeah, I didn't give him titties. I did give him thumbs.
You're welcome, everyone.
It's a give and a take.
The titties of the hand. According to it's not. It's not. I don't know why.
Yeah. Who wants to draw now?
I guess I'm up now.
Is it Karina? It's time for a good drawing, guys. Woo! Everyone get excited.
Don't get too excited.
Here comes a good one.
Wonderful.
We're swapping phones.
Jacob.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Can we go back and look one more time at the other book, man, you drew, just for comparison?
Listen,
it's really good.
This is good.
They both have.
It's doing a little.
Very similar energy.
Yeah.
Karina, we have so many great characters, and I know that we don't have that much time left in the stream. Yeah. So I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna toss it to you because I actually picked a little. I picked a little bundle. Do you want another fuzzy character or a more mythological character to draw?
Let's take the fuzzy route.
Yeah, fuzzy too.
Let's go fuzzy. Wonderful. This is from hold on. Okay. Diesel 1895. Iron, a raccoon forge cleric. He was trained by dwarves to work the forges. Very cute with burnt nose tip and a fake dwarvish accent. He's got a whip. He's also got a mastiff mount named Burmy, who has a leather saddle and teeth caps to protect them because Iron brushes them every night. So this is a.
Oh, that's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words. Fundamentally, what we have here is a raccoon blacksmith that was trained by dwarves and's got a whip.
He rides a big dog.
He rides a big old dog.
Okay.
With very good teeth.
I'm also going to try and do this relatively fast. so that I am not ending the stream. Nathan will have to.
What if I said some subs?
What
You
if you said some
should.
subs?
How would you guys like that?
I'd love it.
Like, for instance, Doron939,
Uh-huh.
or Sue Terry Gorampa,
Mm-hmm.
or Vexiane, or Dewberry Panda, or Tucker178.
Ooh. It's not Vexlane?
I can't read.
Maybe it's a capital I.
It's not. It's an L. It's Vexlane. And Sam Reich.
Wow.
Thank you, Sam.
Wow.
Getting those Sam subs.
Getting those Sam subs.
You ever just get those Sam subs and you're like, what a good day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How else
Today.
Today's the day.
Today, just now, that happened.
I guess that's not what a blacksmith
What?
wears.
No,
does
that
it?
was- that was
I
so
liked
good.
it.
It does the thing. It's
okay.
Torbjorn.
It's Torbjorn again.
It's Torbjorn Raccoon. It's got to have that full welder's mask up.
Yep.
I have 1 point of reference for any given character.
Sam is gifted 10 tier 1 subs
Good golly.
to the community.
Wow, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
That's real generous.
Now it's an extra pleasant day.
Yeah.
The day just keeps getting pleasanter, and it's almost over. So it's a good thing this all came through at the end.
Yeah. Because,
So far, woo,
whew.
not the best.
Now, today is a glorious day. We got to make our big announcement.
Our big announcement.
We made it.
Very, very exciting.
Oh, it's so exciting.
And just so big.
It's so exciting. It's so big. If anybody has like questions about questions about what it means for the channel, stuff like that, Friday's Drawfee stream, in addition to drawing stuff, we will be doing some Q&A about the channel change, and also reminding everyone or telling people who weren't here on the stream today about our big announcement.
Yeah,
so
and
that
we can do a mini recap right now for any new people.
For any new people who missed our big announcement, Brennan is joining the channel. We are combining forces
with D20.
And we are becoming the Dropout Twitch channel.
Roll initiative, baby.
Yes, let's go gamers.
So the Drawfee streams will still be on Mondays and Fridays, like you are used to.
Yeah.
But there will be additional streams on Wednesdays from Brennan and the D20 crew doing various awesome things that are still to be announced.
Yeah.
But the one thing that is announced is a D20 talkback show.
D20 talkback show, which I will probably tune into.
I'm going to tune into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
we're gonna have a hoot, gang. We're gonna have a real hoot.
It's going to be a good time. I want to know. I mean, I guess I also need to get caught up because there's so many seasons.
Brennan,
And
you might not know this info, but do you know what time on Wednesdays that stream is supposed to be?
Yes. So unfortunately, you got a bunch of us West Coasters out here. So it'll be 7 p.m. on Wednesdays Pacific time. So that'll be 10 p.m. for you East Coasters.
Late night.
And for the it'll be a late night talkback. So we'll try to keep it hot and steamy for all you night owls out there. We'll what's hot and steamy? We'll make coffee. We'll sing songs. All the hot and steamy things.
All the coffee and songs.
Only
two
the
steamiest things.
hottest, steamiest things.
Exactly.
Some people are asking how it will affect mine and Julia's Wednesday night video game Twitch streams that we do on Secret Sleepover Society, twitch.tv/Secret Sleepover Society.
Good plug.
And the answer is I don't know right yet, but there's probably a world in which we'll just start an hour earlier and then run right up to Brennan's show. So if you're on Twitch, you can watch us play games and then lead right into...
You can have a whole night.
You'd lead right into D20.
Damn, that sounds like a full night of content.
Sounds like
Jacob.
a full night of content.
That's a programming block.
Yeah,
right there.
that's a rock block.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can raid right into your stream. So that
That's
might be
like-
what we do. I got to talk to Julia and we'll figure it out. But we'll let you guys know.
That's like when you get home from school and it's that whole block of Simpsons reruns followed by Friends reruns followed by Seinfeld reruns.
Yeah, a rock block.
A rock block. It's basically that.
It's basically that.
But way nerdier.
I just love to rock.
We know, Jacob. God.
As calmly as possible. I love to rock.
but I really want people to understand how much I love it.
Rock block, spelled R-O-C. It's that giant bird from Myth.
That giant mythical bird.
It's that bird you hate.
It's that bird you hate. Is that bird what stole the princess?
God, I hate that bird.
I forgot his whip.
Yeah, he's got a whip.
You gotta love
hammer.
a giant mythical bird.
Oh,
There's like
no.
so much mythical bird action happening. You got griffins that are half lion and hippogriffs that are half horse, and you gotta love whoever came up with the rock being like, well, my mythical bird, it's even more magic. Like, well, how? And it's like, it's so big. Oh,
Yeah.
it's way bigger than. Oh man, imagine a bird. Yeah, so much bigger than that.
So like a turkey? No, bigger than that.
Think even bigger if you can.
Like an eagle?
God, just no, stupid. Not an eagle. 100 eagle, biggest eagle ever.
So like 2 eagles or?
God, at least 3 times as many as 2 eagles.
So like a dragon. No, that's too big. That's insane.
It's like you're not even trying
Get
to
a hold of
imagine my
yourself.
cool bird. My cool large
You're
bird.
hysterical.
Oh, I love our little raccoon friend.
Oh, what a sweetie.
So industrious.
Yeah, this is a good friend right here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this dog shape. Look at this good dog shape.
We draw both friends and enemies on the Drawfee stream.
Yeah.
I saw that someone was asking, Brennan, will you still be an occasional guest on the Drawfee streams?
I mean, gang, you name the time and the place. I'm here. Spending time watching your wonderful drawings.
I'm here when I'm not getting steak and eggs.
You should have seen how upsettingly fast I ate these steak
I
and
wish
eggs.
I could have.
Did you get to savor them even a little bit, or were you?
No, Nathan, I didn't get to savor them at all.
That is upsetting.
The steak honestly was gone in 5 bites. It was 5 segments of steak that I ate. And then I think the scrambled eggs, I loaded up the scrambled eggs with guacamole and pico.
Oh,
and
wow.
those were in quadrants, and each quadrant was down the hatch. So we're talking about a 9-bite steak and eggs.
Wow, that's gotta be a record.
That should have been the stream.
Yeah. You should have
Just watch
brought
Brennan
it
eat
back.
steak and
A
eggs.
little like hyper fast, hyper speed mukbang.
Guys, make sure to tune in 2:30 a.m. Icelandic time on every other Sunday to watch me scarf down a steak and eggs in 10 minutes or less. Woo! I'm gonna die.
I forgot like all the details about this pupper.
It's got good teeth, but its mouth's closed, so you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, they're in there.
Okay.
It's got teeth protectors, and he brushes them. That's just like a little bit of flavor.
What if we got like one tooth hanging out? I love a one tooth hanging out on a dog, a little snaggle
cute
tooth.
little.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Got
stuff.
a little cover on it. You just can't tell because it's a tooth.
It's the same. It's the
I
same
don't
color
know.
as the tooth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just a fun little cap.
I love when a dog looks like it has working class stubble. That like a 5 o'clock shadow on a dog. That's great. Oh, it makes me so happy.
This dog has
It's like, oh, this dog
dad
works
energy.
harder than I do.
This dog is tired.
This dog is tired.
I think that's what a dog looks like. I don't know.
I think it's what a dog looks
That's
like.
what a dog looks like.
I've seen dogs look like that.
Karina, this is what a dog looks like.
Thank you.
Karina, don't worry. This is what a dog looks like.
It's just a little working dog.
It's just a dog, it's a mount. He
Yeah.
rides it.
This is such a cute little character.
Yeah,
Karina,
this is
draw
really
a
good.
saddle challenge. I know what a saddle is. I'm from Texas.
Ah, the Bingus.
Bingus, I hear it.
We meet again, old
I hear
friend.
it scurrying about. Ben's Pajamas subscribed, and so did Draconic Wolf 17.
They look kind of weird, so.
That's 2 stacks of cash coming right through the computer,
Love those stacks.
Wow.
which I adore personally. You got like a real ass saddle on this dog.
I don't know what a saddle looks like. I'm from Texas. It's just a thing, you know?
Don't they have a bunch of horses over there? In Texas?
I mean, yeah.
There's cowboys there.
Yeah.
You're telling me you didn't ride horses
I
in Houston?
never did. I don't like riding horses. It kind of scares me.
It scares me too a little bit. You really realize how big a horse is and how much of an alive
I'm scared of any animal
it
with
is.
hooves.
Yeah, it's a majestic creature.
If an animal has
Horse.
hooves, it could kick my ass.
That's the truth.
I think if an
It's
animal
an
is
objective fact.
if an animal is like as big or bigger than me, I assume it can kick my ass because it's been working out way longer than I have. Like animals are working out all day.
Okay, but like hooves, they're like fists, but
Yeah.
a rock,
They're just
Yeah.
they're
a
just-
bone,
Yeah.
anything with a hoof.
Horses can be. I have known some really wonderful horses. We used to
That's
LARP.
lovely.
That's lovely.
We used to LARP on land that had horses on it, and we would, while we were LARPing, sometimes the horses would hang out. One time, one of the people that lived on the land rode a horse in the LARP, and that was a problem because the horse didn't know it was LARPing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The horse was not
No.
pretending.
The horse is trying to run some people down. It's like,
right,
oh,
the horse.
These
yeah,
are
the
some
horse
orcs
is-
I need to kill.
Exactly. But I actually, you know what animal that has hooves that, Karina, I feel like you might like? One of the sweetest animals I've ever known was a burro, a little donkey named Barney. And he was such a good, I remember my aunt used to breed like movie horses. And
What?
I got to ride. I was too small to ride on a horse, but I rode this burro, and he had the softest ears. It was very sweet. And one time the horses got spooked and went down the wrong trail after Barney had already like gone down this other path. And with me on his back, he climbed straight up like a 20-foot cliff, and it was terrifying. But he was great the whole way. He
You
was
got
a
to
very
do
good.
the-
I feel like I just haven't met like the right hooved animal.
You got to do
Every-
the Skyrim glitch in real life.
Yeah, ride straight up a mountain.
Every hooved animal I've ever met has just been like the dumbest,
Oh no.
buffest creature, and I don't like it. Except
No.
for goats, but those are just kind of harmless, but still very dumb and imposing.
I'm a big. I stand donkeys very hard.
I've
Sure.
never met a
because-
donkey. Maybe that's my problem in life.
I
Whoa.
Brennan?
Brennan,
donkeys because
Oh, he's back.
We tried.
you cut out for a sec
you
there,
cut out,
buddy.
and you
Oh,
came
no.
back. You came back on the word donkeys. You were silent, and then it was
And then donkeys came back.
and then silence, and then donkeys.
well, that's my statement. I donkeys.
Donkeys.
I donkeys. Honestly, end of the day, bottom line, I don't care who you are. I donkey.
Good stance. Good take.
A good
You
take.
should learn.
Yeah.
But no, I like that donkeys are the only animal on a farm other than human farmers that are just there to do a job. Like they're not pets. There's no prestige. They don't have like a fine pedigree like a horse or a dog might. And they're also not food animals. They're literally just workers.
They're just
and
working.
that
Yeah.
There are
they're just working.
coworkers in life.
a donkey is a coworker.
A donkey is a coworker, and a coworker is a donkey.
Ain't that the truth?
That's why I call all my coworkers jackass.
Good joke, Nathan.
Wow.
Nathan, way to go.
Yeah.
Way to go, buddy.
Well,
Just kidding.
on
I
that
don't-
triumphant note,
I don't do that.
I
don't
am
do that.
I am done
I'm
with
very
this.
polite to my coworkers.
Is it time to take a trip down memory lane?
Is it time to? Yeah.
It's
Is
8:55.
it recap time?
It's recap
Let's
time.
Let's start back at the beginning and see what we got here.
All right.
There's my
Here's
mug.
the mug.
Nathan did a cool elf mug.
Nice.
Then I remember Nathan drew my character,
Yeah.
Deckard Flintrock,
Oh yeah.
from our Shadow of the Demon Lord campaign, which I personally loved because it was just for me and everyone had to watch. Oh yeah, the
Years.
Squid Knight. I'm very pleased with the Squid
I
Knight.
like the Squid Knight.
Squid Knight's very good.
It's
silly.
It's silly,
It's
and
silly.
I like that.
But it's good.
It's my
Oh,
hobby.
yes.
This is just rad.
Oh, it's so cool.
This is just
God,
this
this
is like
rules.
art you would see in the book, like just like
God,
on a
that's
page.
fun.
I like hot cat lady.
Yeah, bless. I love it.
This
And the
was
floating
tiefling
cat.
librarian with flying cat.
Yep.
Here's
Oh, love it.
Version
Truly
1.
the best drawing of the stream.
version 2.
The human thumbs. I already forgot. Because why?
How
why,
dare
why
you
did I? And
forget?
why would I?
Because I asked for something.
We asked for thumbs, and you responded with a bit of a troll.
No, it wasn't even that. I asked, how does it give the middle finger with an even number of fingers, or with 8 fingers? And you said, oh, it has human thumbs, though.
It seemed like the right answer at the time, but now
Yeah.
I realize I was probably wrong.
I saw people pointing out I didn't put in the tails, so you're right. I meant to do that and then immediately got worried about what a dog looks like.
There also needs to be a porf.
There also does need to be a porf.
If you'll slap one in.
I had an idea for where we could put a porf.
Do you want to switch
Yeah.
on in real quick?
Oh yeah,
Fast
okay.
swap?
One final switch. Everyone has one more chance to riot.
Oh, God.
Everyone, quick! Riot! Quickly! Riot! Go, go, go! Stop them!
I could hear
yelling.
yelling coming through the headphones. Oh my goodness.
Everyone, oh, God. All right. Guys,
All right,
I'm so
everyone,
sorry. We're going to have to reschedule the riot. Everyone, just
Jacob's
get
just been
home.
sitting here the whole time listening.
Guys, when you get home, just log on, fill out the doodle. We'll find a time next week to riot, okay?
It's tough to riot when you're like an adult, you know, and you kind of have like a whole schedule and like you have to go to work and relationships, and it's a lot to juggle.
Exactly. It's hard. It's just hard. Everyone's got work. Everyone's got bills to pay, and we're just trying to find a time to let the rage out, and that can be hard.
Yeah, it's rough.
How's this?
I love that porf,
I
Nathan.
like it.
The holy porf defending from terror.
Yeah.
And people
yeah.
are asking what the other option was. The other option that we didn't get a chance to, but if you're back another time, maybe there will be a chance, was Roan Away's awesome character Ember. They're a Gorgon cleric that worships Hestia. They're non-binary, is a parent friend that heals with parent-like advice and forehead kisses and baked goods, loves people, and is extremely vicious when those they consider under their protection are threatened. I just love a good snake hair person that is like loving and kind. Ember, they sound like a G-dang hoot.
My
Awesome
beautiful
character.
snake parent.
Yeah. So
I'm
so
snaring.
Jacob has to draw
Yeah.
that one at some point.
I mean, could you imagine the titties on that thing?
The individual snake
on
titties
each individual-
every head
yeah.
snake.
Each individual head snake.
That's pretty good. I am imagining it, and it's gonna haunt my dreams. So there
It
you.
would be a shame if you actually
Oh,
did it.
and I'm seeing everyone in the chat now talk about the snakes in the hair all having titties.
Yeah.
You're all
Yep.
better than this.
No, they're not, Brennan.
They're getting ready for the riot.
Joke's on you.
They're bringing that energy to the
Snitty
riot.
riot.
Snitty
Snitty
riot.
riot.
That's in the chat for Snitty
Yeah.
Riot.
I was if I had known our riot was going to be this rude, I should never have attempted to riot in the first place.
Too late. You set this precedent.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. This has been the stream. Snitty Riots, TBD.
Crimes.
Yeah, maybe next week.
Yeah, maybe next week. Once again, this Friday we'll be back at our regular time, just the Drawfee crew, and we'll be answering any questions you have about the channel change. Look for it this week. At some point this week, you will notice the Twitch channel has changed into the Dropout channel.
Rebranded.
If you forget, don't worry. The Drawfee Show Twitch URL will redirect you to where you need to be. And then this weekend, kicking off on Saturday afternoon, there's going to be just a whole bunch of D20 episodes to watch. And whether you've seen that show before and just want to watch it again, or you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, highly recommend you give it a watch, because it's one of the most entertaining things out there, if I do say so myself.
Oh, so kind. I cannot wait. It is a pleasure and an honor to join you guys on this wonderful channel. And I hope all you wonderful folks there on Twitch enjoy getting a peek at what we've made. We're so excited to share Dimension 20 with you guys.
Yeah.
Woo!
And as always, we're very sorry.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. So sorry.